my beautiful soul family, and welcome to your weekly readings. This is from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well. My beautiful soul family, first and foremost, I want to say thank you so very much for all the blessings, all the prayers, all the good thoughts, all the love, everything that you're sending to my brother Verge. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know my mom is doing everything on her side, but like Spirit told me and my mom told me, the more the merrier that come together to do prayers, the more powerful it is for the other person to overcome their difficulties. And my brother right now, he's been suffering since COVID, but mostly like the last couple of years, he's been very isolated from his like own family as well, not just me as a sister, but like his children and his grandkids as well. So um, what last I heard was that he was supposed to go into surgery last week, like I told you, but the doctor noticed that the lungs were not in good condition 100%, so they decided not to go through with the surgery. It is a 6-hour surgery, so it's a very long surgery. What they decided to do was to keep him at the hospital. So they're keeping him at the hospital until he gets a new transplant coming in. So we don't know when exactly that's going to take place, but he is hospitalized because in terms he needs oxygen, okay? And at the hospital, there's 24/7 care for him. And also, it's also they're trying to strengthen him and make him stronger and making him go out, like do the walks, do the things that he needs to do because this type of surgery takes a lot of your strength. So again, I just want to thank all of you for all the beautiful like prayers and love and positive thoughts that you're sending to my brother Verge and to my family and his family as well, because well, my family, but his children, his grandkids, his wife, and of course me and my brother. We appreciate everything. He doesn't know that he's getting preyed on. I'd rather not say anything. It's just something that hey, by the way, but I will tell him eventually down the line when he gets better, that all of you have participated in sending him love. Now, this is not usually my where I usually do my readings. This is where I usually do my personal readings, and I remember this poster in the back is my raven, but now you see the bottom end of it because I haven't been using this part of my work area because there's no air in here. There is the beautiful windows here, and I felt, I really miss seeing the outside. It's beautiful. The windows and letting fresh air come through. But it is summertime and it's very humid, so I don't tend to use this room. I only tend to use this room mostly in the winter time or when the weather starts getting cooler. So that I go back and forth. But I really like my Buddha energy. But yeah, so this is another part of my room. Okay, in the back you'll see all my crystals and and pictures. I'll have pictures of my family that crossed over. My mom, my dad, and other people that are mean the world to me. And that's it. So we're going to do the all signs. I'm going to start with Aries and we're going to go all the way down to Pisces. Again, I want to thank you for you guys watching this. Don't forget to hype the video because that will help. When you hype the video, it just helps for others to see the video across the YouTube land. Don't forget to like, share, of course, and subscribe if you want to. I just want to say that I'm also open for personal readings, and there is a special going on at this time. So if you want to reach out to me at Cosmic Moonchild Tarot 1111 at gmail.com, all you need to do is just email me, and I'll trust the process and how to book a reading with me. But I am having a sale right now, back to school sale. Let's put it this way. Okay. So we're gonna get started, and don't worry about not seeing the table, okay, and not seeing the cards. It's not a big deal. I prefer, for me myself, when I came on YouTube and I had to start showing the cards and stuff like that. Sometimes it's hard because if I have to, I don't know. For me, I just feel that I can't do my readings in the way that I want to do them, which means that I rather that it comes through like this, like the way that I talk to you. Yeah, that's it. And give you the, your update. I understand some people want to see the cards. I get that. I do. And I will show you some of the cards eventually down the line. But I want you to start getting used to the new theory that you don't have to show the cards. What's important is the message that comes through from spirit, because I am a channeler. And so, just appreciate that, and don't worry about the cards. Don't worry, because, sometimes you'll hear a card and you're like fixated on that's what the card means. And that's not true. The card means many, 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 many things. And now that we're in this new energy, this new shift that's taking place right now in the new age of Aquarius, everything from the past, anything of tools in the past, anything that you've done in the past is not working in this type of energy. So for me, I'm upgrading, and hopefully that you're gonna come with me in my upgrade. Okay, right now we have 4 planets that are in retrograde. We have Saturn in Aries in retrograde, Chiron in Aries that's also in retrograde. We have Pluto in Aquarius that's in retrograde, and we have, I think, Neptune in Aries that's in retrograde, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or did I just mention this? Yeah, Saturn, Chiron, Pluto, and Neptune. Okay, and things, when there's retrogrades, I love them, by the way. I just want to say, because for me, it's like it just makes you take a step back and reevaluate. And it's more like a reality check, Like, let's say you know something for a long time, it's almost like, I'll give you an example. There's a friend that's in your circle, like you have a friend, a particular friend, and you like this person. She's a nice person, or they are nice people, whatever. But there's always friction, there's always drama around this person, and it's always complicated. But yet there's so much love there. And so when the planets go retrograde all the time, well, then every time you're becoming more and more aware, like, okay, what should I do? Like, I really like this person, but this is this and this, and what this is like, this is the cons and this is the pros, and like the cons are overcoming the pros, and I tried everything and it's not working out. But a lot of people keep friends around for whatever reason, and then there's like people like me who say, well, you know what, I think that we've done our share of work together. It's not nothing is advancing. The effort is not there on one person more than the other. It's not for the other person to put more effort than the other person, like, just to say, And so at the end of the day, sometimes you decide to walk away from a friendship. You walk away from a person. You walk away from an emotion. It can be like a lot of you were stuck with fear for a long time, and finally you decide to let fear, like, take a rest, or like to let go of fear, and bring in joy and excitement in your life, or you could be walking away from a job that no longer serves you, even though you love the people that you work with, but that job doesn't satisfy you anymore. That's why the retrogrades are here, to let us go back and reevaluate. Okay, and don't mind my eyes today. I have bad allergies. Yeah, today I woke up and it's like, woo, an only different type of energy. And I am recording this the day after Lionsgate, and I hope that you guys did your own ritual or prayer or intention towards the Lionsgate, even if you meditated or prayed around the Lionsgate, because it was the 888. I hope that you guys did that. Anyways, I just want to say that. Yeah, I don't want it to be too much of a long intro. There's already 10 minutes of an intro. Of course, you guys could skip the intro, but I prefer when you listen to the intro, because you know what's going on, okay? So anyways, I love you all very much, and let's get started with the sign of Aries. Okay, Aries, let's see. Okay, Aries, we're going to do your reading. We're going to look in your situation. What is the challenge here? What the current energy is showing you. The first card I wanted to show up was the Ace of Swords. It just flew out. There's an epiphany coming in here for you, okay? A breakthrough. We're going to look at the current energy. What is that? And then also we're going to look at what is around you in your environment that you're not seeing, that you should be aware of. And the potential outcome, and then that's it. If I need to clarify, I will. If not, there will be no clarification. It all depends what the cards come through, okay? So, Aries Nation is in the house. Hello, my beautiful Aries. How are you all doing? I wonder how you are doing through all these changes, like having Saturn in your sign, Neptune in your sign, How are you feeling? I want to know how you're feeling. I don't know. I want to know if you're more empowered or you're more tired or it's been more difficult or, yeah, let me know in the comments below how you're feeling. And don't forget to put hashtag Aries Nation is in the house with your emojis. Okay. Let's see here what's going on for you. Okay. The challenge here is about trust. For some of you, the challenge is about trusting someone in your life, or could be anybody here. Okay, I feel there's been grief. There's been, this maybe some type of disappointment, or there's an energy here where you're also like you're losing hope in something. You're not sleeping well at night. You could have anxiety about this, but there is some type of maybe there's like a loss here, or just a lot of tears. Just like a heartbreak energy. That's what I'm being shown. But what is the challenge is about you trusting a person again. Okay, because I feel that it's about you conquering your self doubt here, and maybe that in the challenge here is that there could be someone wanting to make amends with you, or maybe you're wanting to, but there's been there's trust issues and there's defeat here in this situation, right? In the current energy. Okay, let's see here. In the current energy, I do see that there's a soulmate energy around you. I feel like you've healed and moved on from the past. At times, I just feel that you feeling like you just feel like you're reminiscing about the past or something like that. And what I'm being showed is that in this situation, right? Okay, well, if there's some type of communication coming towards you, I need you to stay vigilant. That's what I want you to stay. Okay, do here. Okay, to stay vigilant. Okay, and be quick on situations here. Yeah, I want you to think first before taking action towards something. And also in the immediate future here, I do see that there's going to be some type of alignment, and you're making progress. Okay, so that's good. Let's see how you're feeling. Well, you're feeling like you're persevering, you're moving forward patiently, or you're planning things, you're taking your time, you're making progress here from something that from the past year. There's been a completion that last year that you went through, and you're slowly going towards like a direction here. Okay, you're very persistent moving forward. What you're not seeing and that you should be aware of is that with the star card you got is there's a wish that's going to be granted here for you. Okay, this talks about renewal, healing. It's beautiful. Yeah, you're going to be calm. Your faith is going to be restored in the hopes and fears. You got the 5 of Cups, so you got number 55, right? Changes. Um, yeah, you're in the you're um, in this situation. I think that you have to. There's going to be some fairness here. Okay, if you've been feeling some type of sorrow or grief here, I feel like you are releasing the grief and the sadness. Okay, this is what you're doing. You're releasing the baggage, right? But the light is coming through, and in the outcome, okay, I see you coming in, be very emotionally connected here to yourself. Um, you know, um, you're in the flow. You have deep feelings. You're very empathic. I love that about you. Okay, and you're very loving and also psychic. And in the overall, in the overall here, this week, okay, from August 10th to the 16th, Aries, you're gonna be in your head. You're gonna feel stuck. You're gonna be overthinking about things. Maybe you're having negative thoughts. Okay, this week, and it almost feels like your hands are tied. This will mean something for someone out there. Okay, so let's just take an extra card for all the cards. Just an extra card. For the overall, you have the Hangman. Okay. Let's see what's coming here. Ooh. All right. Nice. There's a nice energy that, okay. Some of you are in you're gonna get a haha moment taking place this week, okay, where you need to surrender. There's an epiphany, and you're gonna surrender here because you've been stagnant for a long time in a situation here, and it's really about letting go and surrendering, right? This is all what it is, you know. And what I'm being shown is that you're doing things by the book when it comes to your sorrow, your grief, whatever it is that you are experiencing. You're doing things by the book. This is what I like about you, Aries. Um, Also, you know, you're going to be thinking more rational. You know, you're going to be thinking more logically about your next steps. And in your challenge here, I do feel that you are putting a lot of work into yourself. You're in the moment, okay. You're very self-sufficient, okay. Energy. I also feel that you're gonna you're taking things on a bit easier, okay. And there's freedom by yourself, right? By yourself, there's freedom. And the new moon that's coming in for you, there's a new moon whenever the new moon is, okay. This is a good timing for you in the new moon energy. You got a change in directions. If okay, a change in directions, and it's about you setting new intentions. In the current energy, what I'm being shown is there could be an offering here from the past, but this doesn't have to be the past. There could be an offering coming in, something of stable or security. There could be money, something of stableness here, or an abundance. There's potential here in the situation. Now, in the current energy, everybody's gonna be hit by the lunar eclipse. Okay, in this lunar eclipse, okay, they're showing that this is about a new emotional cycle that's gonna take place for you. Okay, and yeah, you're gonna see things very clearly. And with the Eight of Wands, with the Knight of Cups here, it shows that there's an energy of maybe there could be some type of proposal or invitation, or someone that's very affectionate around you. It could be romantic, of course, and it could be also in terms of your spiritual work or your creativity or any type of work here. Okay, there's an expansion and something is taking off. I feel that you have a lot of compassion and you're very confident in yourself here. Okay, slowly but surely you are moving towards that. Um, you know, and you have a lot of personal power, Aries. I think that you notice this in what you're not seeing with the star card. You got the Six of Wands, and that talks about, like, you know, it talks about where a lot of you feel. Now this is how you feel, but what I'm being shown is that there's going to be like victory and recognition and reward with the star card. Now it could be fame for some of you, could be, you know, or you're writing a book, or you're doing anything, or just in terms around you, people are going to see, wow, you know, look at her, look at him, you know, look where they got themselves. Like, there's like a lot of victory here, but a lot of you don't feel that way. A lot of you feel, um you know, you feel maybe that you felt something here, and that's not what they're showing me at all. Okay, and for the Five of Cups, you got justice. So there's karmic justice coming around. So things will be served in your favor. Okay. There's going to be fairness and integrity here. And I also see, you know, yeah, you're going to be doing things together. I feel that could be some type of collaborations around you. Um, there could be like a team or synergy of people coming in together. Okay. So this week, Aries, it's all about, okay, doing things by the book. Continue doing this healing process that you're doing. I do see there's an offering coming in, and in what you're not seeing, that there could be a miracle coming in here for you, and it's going to be very, very successful. Like I said, you know, this week you might have to you might surrender, okay, or see a different perspective in a situation here where you've been feeling stuck and overthinking. So I hope you enjoyed it. And next we're doing is Taurus. Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your all signs from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well. Normally, this is not the room I do my readings on, But what you want to do. It is what it is. I have to do it in this room today because my other room is being occupied. And I have no air here, but I have the windows here on this side that are open a bit, so a little bit of air is coming through. And don't mind my eyes. If you see my eyes crying by itself or my eyes being like big or red, it's because my allergies are really, really big. That like I woke up with major allergy, which I haven't had in a long time. So I'm pretty grateful for that. So we're going to look into your reading. We're going to look at your situation, what is crossing you as your challenge, your current energy. We're going to look at what is it that you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of and the potential outcome. And then I might clarify the cards. I'll see as I go along. Even if I take one card, I'll take one card on each card, right? But I'll give you something. Don't worry about that, Taurus. Thank you for all the beautiful prayers and love and support that you're giving my brother Verge and to my family. My mom always says this. She goes, yes, I can do miracles up there. She goes, but the more people that pray, the more people that come together is where miracles take place. So again, thank you very much, and let's get started. Okay. All right. A lot of your in the situation what I'm being shown here is that I feel that you're in a crisis here, maybe thinking negative. You have negative thoughts. You're a lot in your head. You're overthinking about things. You don't see a way out in a situation. What I'm being also shown in the core is that you are, with the three P's: patience, perseverance, and planning. Whatever you've been doing, it's a slow move, but at least you're making progress. In the challenge here is that you want to let go of something. Here it shows me that there's going to be like a conflict that's going to be resolved here, whatever it is, or it's about becoming more stable, or there's going to be like peace and restoration. For some of you, might also be like relocating or moving, or taking a journey, or could also be like a transition. But most of it, for a lot of you, is overcoming this hardship, and that's the challenge that you're having this week. Now we'll see in the current energy. Okay. Well, in the current energy, what I'm being shown is that you're going to have blocked intuition. Okay. So you're going to feel uncertainty, you're going to feel fear, you're going to feel unstable, illusions and all that. Okay. What is being shown to me is that you have to pay attention to your dreams. I do see the energy of someone coming in. There can be invitations, proposals, someone being very like affectionate or romantic, or this could also be for some of you. This could be in terms of artistic energy, where there's a lot of invitations, or someone that's very artistic here, very nice in energy. Okay, so in the current energy, there's a lot of fear-based energy here. Okay, in the immediate future, I do see the Ace of Swords. So what shows me that with the Ace of Swords and energy is that there's going to be an epiphany, right? You're going to get the clarity that you need. You're going to be decisive here, okay, in energy, and truth is coming out. Okay, the truth. So you're going to see the truth in this moon energy where you have blocked intuition. Let's look at how you're feeling this week. How are you feeling? Well, you're feeling conservative this week. You're holding back. You're holding back or holding on to things that should not longer serve you. And what you're not seeing in your environment should be aware of is the lunar eclipse. So we will have a lunar eclipse at the end of the month, and this is about your subconscious that is going to reveal things to you through dream time or maybe through meditation. This is about a new emotional cycle that's coming in the hopes and fears. You got the Nine of Cups, which talks about emotional fulfillment here, feeling good and being happy. So there's an energy, you fearing that this is, you're hoping to have this. In the outcome, you got the Ten of Swords. There's a final chapter here. There's a dead end. Some of you could be a breakup or a divorce. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Or something here did not pan out, but finally seeing the light of it. And in the overall is the star card. So this week, there is a wish fulfillment here for sure. It's about faith being restored. It's about clarity. Um, it talks about a renewal, right? It's a lot. You're going through a lot here. I could see. It's a lot of info. Let's take an extra card for each card. There's a lot going on here. Okay. Definitely the truth is going to be shown to you 100% here. Because I do feel in what you're not seeing is that there could be some type of something is not what it seems here. There could be someone wearing a mask or someone that's lying. You will have to make a judgment. In the moon energy, there is a judgment here that's going to come in. Okay, you're going to you're going to evaluate something here. And there is a decision. With this decision comes a renewal when you decide. Okay, in terms of finances, or someone is coming, or it could be someone coming in, there is like a sense of self-worth here that you're going through. You're very hardworking, Taurus. I don't have to tell you, you're very dependable as a person, and you're very grounded and you're very secure. This could be in terms of finances. There could be wealth and security around you. And with the epiphany that's coming through in the immediate future, something here is going to take off here for you. There's going to be progress and communication, okay, that 100%. Some of you might be traveling as well. In the overall, you got the star with the Hierophant. So, yeah, it's, there's an energy here where, it's about having faith. It's about taking the higher road in a situation here, okay? So it's about taking a higher road. And from the Eight of Swords, you went to the Five of Wands. There could be the fact that there could be an arguing, drama, or misunderstandings that are taking place, okay, or opposition at this time. And what's the challenge is that there's been grief. Some of you have been depressed, or there's been grief here, or some type of, sorrow. And the challenge here is to overcome it, and you have it with the Six of Wands. There's a new beginning also for you, right? There's a new beginning that's taking place, which is very nice here. I could see it's about you having that leap of faith and going into the unknown here. And how you're feeling here is from the Four of Coins, you went to the Eight of Coins. Some of you may be making extra money or getting a bonus here. I do see that you're sticking to something here, and you're committed to it. And a lot of this energy of fulfillment here has to do with your past. You're looking back and at the shared moments that you had. And with the Ten of Swords, where there's an ending here, the Six of Coins comes in as saying, oh yeah, well, even though that there's an ending of a situation here, finally something is like, there will be acceptance, or there's going to be like out with the old and in with the new type of energy. Something here is going to come into balance, okay? There's going to be a lot of generosity and patience between you and I don't know who this is. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and next we're doing is Gemini. Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is the all signs from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful gems. Now, this is not usually where I do my readings, okay? Oops, this is where I do my personal readings when I'm doing them on the phone. So the other place is occupied today. It's okay. It's not so bad. It's just that I don't have my air conditioning in here, but I'll survive. Okay, so let's get started with your reading, gems. I'm happy to be here with you. And let's get started. I don't know if there's competition in some type of work that you're doing here. I feel that there could be competition, or maybe there could be misunderstandings, or uh, maybe there's opposition, because there's an opportunity here. Maybe you feel like you lost an opportunity. I'm not sure what this is about here. What's crossing you as your challenge here is that you are the Empress in energy. Okay, so which I'm being shown here, a lot of you, some of you that have Venus in Gemini. Okay, um, it's about you being nurturing, creative. It's about beauty and art. A lot of healing taking place and new opportunities coming at hand. But you have to take the higher road instead of conforming and yeah, instead of conforming. I feel like you need to take your higher road and see what you value and what you have faith in. So I don't know what if this is competition, or I said it's something that you are conflicted about. Okay, let's look at the current energy. The King of Swords, the Strength card in the immediate future. You got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's about you doing it by the book. You are a truthful person. You're very aloof, okay, and standoffish, which is okay. You're very rational, and you're very logic in what you're thinking in the current energy. And what Spirit shows me here is that you have the confidence and you have the personal power and the wisdom to overcome something. And but in the near future, I do see that you're going to be overthinking. You may be having negative thoughts, or or there's some type of drama around you. Okay, or you're feeling stuck. For some of you, may be feeling stuck in a marriage that's not working. I don't know. I'm just what Spirit is telling me here. Oh, okay. How you feeling? You're feeling like the Three of Cups energy. What you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the Hermit and the Six of Cups in the hopes and fears, and in the potential outcome, you got the Ace of Swords. I like that. In the overall, you got the Seven of Cups. Okay, well, in the overall here in energy is that some this week from the August 10th to the 16th, things are going to be unclear for you. You're going to be like, it's almost like you're walking a path and it's very clouded. There can be illusions and confusion here, and so there's confusion, okay, and things are unclear. And how you're feeling is, well, I don't know. I feel there's friendship, there's parties, there's good times, the reunions here. Maybe you're collaborating. I don't know, just see happy energy here, or something artistic is taking place. What you're not seeing is that you should be aware of is that you are going to find. I think that there could be some type of solitude, or you're going to be going through some type of solitude, or you're going to be hermiting, or this is someone around you. Okay, for growth. Okay, this is for your growth and resolve here. Okay, well, I'm being shown also that there's an energy here of shared moments of things of the past here. There could be something of the past. Maybe that's where you're having your conflict with. I don't know, but there's going to be an epiphany, and you're going to have clarity here and communication. That's going to take place for you. Okay, so we're going to clarify, and I'm going to just take out one card per the clarifier. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, Judgment, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, nice. The Empress, the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords, the Lovers with the King of Swords. Give it to your own reading. The Chariot, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so I feel so you are stagnant in a situation here. You're feeling stuck. There's an energy that you need to allow things to take place, and you also have to release, let go. I do feel you need to surrender here, and maybe you're trying to find that different perspective, but that's the overall energy of you. What I'm being shown is that you have to make a judgment in the overall with the Seven of Cups here, where you're feeling unclear. Yeah, it's almost like you have to take action towards something or make a decision. In this decision that you're going to make, you will have renewal. Okay. In the Five of Wands here, maybe this could be in terms of family. Okay, it's being shown here. It could be in terms of family or harmony with the Five of Wands energy. But there. I do feel that there is an energy here of something that will be resolved. Yeah. Let me see what else this is. I need an extra card. 501, Ten of Cups. Give me an extra. Okay. There's something here. Something has to change in terms of with this Ten of Cups, where if this is a marriage or love or just happiness in how you want it here. Things are moving very slowly, but something has to change here. Okay, maybe you're gonna have to make amends, or yeah, or there's trust issues in this situation. Okay, so there's a bit of defeat in energy, and someone you're maybe feeling left out or ghosted, or feeling yeah, like there's someone here that there's or there could be an energy of there could be an energy of some type of breakup, or some of you may be it could be this has to do with the Empress, with some type of financial problem that you encountered, but it's temporary, and I'm being shown that there is a dead end in a situation, completely a dead end. And um, it could be an energy of like something here is like if there's an ending, so finally you see the light through it. Okay, it all depends how you see it, but this has to do a lot with your belief systems, your faith. So it's about you taking the higher road here, because I do see abundance around you. Now, in the current energy, I do feel whatever these connections, whatever these relationships that you have in here, it's about you have choices, and it's about love, and you're gonna have to make decisions here. I do see that there's a forward movement in the current energy, and you're going to have the willpower, and you're going to be moving forward in the situation here. I do see travel, and you're going to be more focused on which direction should I go this week. Is like where you're going to there's a direction here that also is being shown to me in the current energy, that you will like maybe find a solution here. I also feel that things are coming into balance for you. There will be kindness and equal give and take. That's nice. Okay. You're going to be valued here. In the Three of Cups and energy, and how you're feeling, a lot of you should be at this time, maybe a lot of you are isolated, or you should be in the isolation mode, or just it's about resting and taking a break, especially if there's been a lot of parties or reunions, or social gatherings. And what you're not seeing with the Hermit card, okay, there's a new beginning here, okay, for you, and it's about you taking this opportunity and going for it in the unknown. And also, what is being shown a bit further down is that you have to find the light within yourself, Gemini. For some of you, it might take up to 6 months to a year to find the light within yourself. Okay, it all depends how fast you move. Okay, but this is about tying up loose ends, and you have to validate your feelings. So I feel that in the next year, you're gonna have to validate your feelings and tie up loose ends and let go of things that no longer serve you, people, situations, emotions, anything here, so that you could, there's growth and you find light within. In the outcome, I do see that you're going to be adapting here. There's going to be a lot of back and forth in energy, but what I'm being shown is that there is an epiphany coming for you this week. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. And next we're doing is Cancer. Hi, Cancers. My beautiful CMCs, hashtag CMC, which stands for Cosmic Moon Child. How are you all doing? So, yeah, this is like not my natural place where I do my readings, because it's being occupied, my space today. But this is where I do my personal readings. But see the crow, right? I have to lower it. Yeah, anyways, it doesn't matter. I'll end up doing it. You're just seeing the tail end of the crow. Okay, this is my personal space. Okay, see, Cancers, all of you are having a hard time. We'll see what we have right now. four planets are in retrograde, and it's affecting the cardinal signs, especially Cancer. When we're going to have the eclipse on August 12th, it's going to be affecting us, that eclipse. Well, all eclipses are, and any phases of the moon affect us. So, but it should be beneficial. This is what they're saying. Plus, we have four planets that are in retrograde. You got Pluto in Aquarius in retrograde. You got Saturn in retrograde in Aries, Neptune in retrograde in Aries, and Saturn. So Saturn, yeah, there's a lot of retrogrades at this time. So it's a time to slow down and reevaluate everything, and it's actually good because sometimes we tolerate things for far too long, whether it's a feeling, a person, a situation, and sometimes the retrogrades are there to stop you. Say, well, do you really need this person? Do you really need this situation in your life? And you have to really evaluate everything. It gives you time to reevaluate everything. So when you do move forward with all the blessings coming in, you can have the right people around you. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm just collecting my what the channeling is coming through. The challenge here is that you've been putting a lot of work into something, you know, something that you're trying to master here, or you're very committed to it, and a lot of you are self-employed and you're sticking to it like glue. So there is something here you're putting a lot of work, and that's the challenge, or maybe the hours you're putting in is not adapting to what's coming in financially, maybe. But they're saying that in a few days from now, there will be a fresh start or some type of energy of like something new coming in here in terms. I don't know what this means. I'll look into it after. A lot of you are, you are a cardinal sign. You're a natural leader. Okay, it's about, you know what's right from wrong. There's an energy here of what are your values and your faith. And it's about taking the higher road. Okay, let's look at the current energy here. What is it about the current energy and the immediate future? So the tower is coming in the current energy, the Five of Cups, and yeah, in the immediate future, you got the Six of Wands. Okay, some of you think in the immediate future think that you're gonna fail on something. I don't know, but this is what you have in your mind. Maybe you're gonna fail at something. What Spirit is showing me is that no, you're not. With the Six of Wands, you're gonna celebrate. They're saying congratulations. Okay, there's gonna be some type of recognition. Okay, and you're gonna have a confidence boost. In the current energy, there is a tower that's coming in. That now some of you could be have a loss. You're gonna be mourning. There could be emotional baggage that you are releasing here, and maybe some of you are resisting some type of change. I don't know, but the tower is coming in and sudden. Okay, when the tower comes in, sometimes it's good because it changes things, especially if things have been stagnant. How are you feeling at this time, my CMCs? Like the hangman, no kidding. Aren't we all feeling this right now? Yeah, the hangman. I believe that for me, this has to do with Saturn going into retrograde. That's when I felt the hangman. I don't know if that's how when you felt it. Let me know in the comments below, CMCs, if you felt it when Saturn went into retrograde. When Saturn in Aries went into retrograde, I felt the hangman. And yeah, so this is about you allowing things to happen, letting go of things. It's about changing your perspective about a situation and surrendering. There's a release you need to do here, okay? And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the Seven of Cups and the hopes and fears. You got the King of Swords, and in the overall is justice, and not in the spot, not the overall. Sorry, in the potential outcome, and in the overall is the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. Okay, we're gonna put that there. At this time this week, I feel this week from August 10th to the 16th, you're going to be like adapting to things. You may be juggling. going back and forth here in energy. There's a lot of quick decisions that you have to make. Okay, but I do see with the Six of Swords next to it is that you're going to overcome this hardship. And it's been difficult. I could see that. There's conflicts will be resolved, and you're going to become more stable, and there's going to be restoration and peace. So you might be relocating or moving, or it just means there's a new journey here ahead for you. Okay. Um, in what you're not seeing is that with the Seven of Cups, that there is something that's still unclear. Maybe the road ahead of you don't know which direction to go. It's still unclear. It's okay. You don't need to know right now. If you need to be in this hangman position, then you're in the hangman position. This is where you have to stay. There's something that you have to still work on, let go of. Things are people or situations, emotions. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be anything. And you are doing things by the book. And you're thinking very logic at this time as you're going through the process here. And there's going to be karmic justice for you in the outcome. Okay? This is cause and effect. It's about fairness. And there's life lessons that you have to go through here. Okay? But finally, if things haven't been going in your favor, things will be starting to go into favor here for you. Okay? I'm just going to take out one card for each. For the Hierophant, I'm going to take out the Three of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles is the Magician. This is the Six of Pentacles. The Tower is the Lovers. The Nine of Cups with the Five of Cups. The Devil. That's a Saturn going into retrograde here. Okay. Ace of Wands. High Priestess. Yeah, so there is a judgment that you have to do here. There's a judgment. That's for sure. In the outcome. There's a judgment coming in from spirit, from the planets, from the universe. Okay, there's a new spiritual story here. To J, 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 J. Yeah, J and J. J and J. Letters. Very important here. Yeah, you're going through an awakening, a rebirth, and a renewal, and there will be a decision here that will be rendered. If the truth is coming out from you, another person, but I feel it's coming from the universe and spirit, and it's something that's going to be shown to you, Cancers. In terms of your faith and your values here and taking the higher road here, I feel you had to deal a lot with sorrow, depression, and heartbreak. There could have been tears here, okay? Like I said, in your challenge, you've been putting a lot of work into something. Some of you have been working not to feel this or not to look at this. But you have a lot of willpower here. And you are a master manifester. So be careful how you're thinking and what you're feeling and what you're saying. Because if you're feeling sad and you're thinking negative and you're speaking negative is going to take place. So be careful of that, okay? But you are putting a lot of energy, and I do see that there's going to be good news in a couple of days. So something about balance or some type of kindness, or there's going to be some type of or you're going to be feeling more valued in a situation. Things are going to come into balance. In the current energy, in your connections here in the Tower or your relationships, there's going to be the Tower, and you're going to have to make choices here. From the Five of Cups, you went to the Nine of Cups, where I feel that you are releasing, you have let go of all of this, and you're going to start feeling happier. You're going to have more. You're going to be content, is what it's showing me, or happy or satisfied. In the immediate future, I do see this. I don't know. I have to look a bit more deeper with this, with the Devil card. Now, this could be, of course, Saturn going in retrograde. This is about materialism. Show me more about the Devil card, because a lot of this is affecting your home space, is what I'm feeling. Okay, your community, or having that support, which I do feel. Okay, or whatever it is here, that there's a strong foundation. Okay, and a new beginning. But there's something here that you're not wanting to see now. I don't know. Things that maybe, maybe have strings attached here, or there could be, uh, maybe you're looking at someone's shadow. Maybe you have some toxic people or someone's shadow side that's very strong here, or patterns that you're looking at. Maybe some of you are working with your shadow energy here. Whatever it is here, I feel that uh, there's an energy of like, you're reluctant about things. You're feeling unmotivated at this time, and or you feel like you missed opportunities here, which I feel that you're going to be rewarded anyways, because with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands, there's a new beginning here. So you're going to get surprised, okay, in this situation. And it's okay to look at the shadow self. The shadow self is where lies your gift. Maybe you're looking at the patterns, or like, oh, I keep doing the same thing. Why? And now you're more aware. I think that you're more consciously aware and taking accountability. The more you do that, the more things are going to be released from you. I do feel that there's a new beginning with this hangman. I guess when you surrender here, uh, there's going to be many ideas, emergent ideas, and there's going to be like a new beginning. There's a spark here, okay, with the Ace of Wands. And what you're not seeing, you should be aware of, is that through like not showing, like being unclear here, uh, you have an inner knowing. Okay, it's about following that intuition here, and remain calm and talk to your higher self. Ask the higher self, show me the way, show it to me. It will show it to you. You're doing things by the book. You're a natural born leader. Okay, I do see success taking place in terms of your creativity. Okay, you're doing things by the book. I love that. And like I said, in the outcome, you have justice with judgment coming in. Okay, where this is something is going to rule in your favor. Finally, okay, karmic justice is coming in. If nothing ever went right for you, well, things are going to start going right for you. Okay, where you're slowly getting out of this energy of not knowing. Not Sometimes when you don't know which direction to go and you're not being shown anything, it's just you have to stay where you are, because maybe there's things that you still have to work on. Maybe things on yourself, maybe things in your home, maybe things around you. And then when there's no hurry, you don't have, no hurry. Just, yeah, it's, oh my God, I feel so stagnant, I feel so unmotivated. Okay, try a little bit at a time. Do something to motivate you to do something. Ask a friend, ask a family member, hey, you know what, call me, let's go for a walk after supper. Call me though, and you try to motivate yourself to go to do something, Whatever the case is, I do see this as a very, positive reading, okay? So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. And next we're doing is Leo. Hi, Leo, and welcome to your weekly all signs reading. This is from August 10th to the 16th. Again, I have beautiful happy birthday to all of you. Don't worry about my eyes if you see them watery, or like, I'm not tired, by the way. It's just that I have major allergies. I woke up with major allergies today. Okay, which I haven't had them in a long time, so I'm very, very grateful, and I don't mind if it's one day. So don't mind my eyes, okay, and think that I'm tired or sad. Well, of course, I'm a bit sad, because my brother is in the hospital, and can't wait for him to get to receive a new lung. Yeah, that's a bit of the sadness part, but you know, um, he's doing better now. He's doing okay, because I feel much better that he's in the hospital than him being at home. At least at the hospital, there's 24 care. If something goes wrong, there's nurses, there's doctors, and there's the medication that he would need. So, and he needs the air, so, and they have plenty of that at the hospital for him. So I'm pretty excited. I'm happy for that he has that part, just sad in the sense that he has to go through all of this. Okay. All right. Enough about my brother again. Thank you very much for all the love and the support for my brother. But again, happy birthday to all of you. From my family to you, we wish you all the best on your birthdays. Okay, go out there and celebrate. Celebrate. If you want to put your birthday underneath the comments and see who's your birthday twin, go right ahead. Okay. Let's get started with your reading. Leo, my Linus. Ooh, the Tower, the first card out. What's crossing you as a challenge is the Sun card. Look at that. The Tower with the Sun card. You're coming into your reading very, very much here. That's beautiful. Um, yeah, the Lovers card. Yeah, so there is definitely connections and relationships here coming into alignment, and you're gonna have to make decisions. There's choices here. Okay, with a tower, yeah, there could be like some type of revelation or something immediate taking place. Okay, and the sun is coming out to shine again, so there will be happiness and freedom, and optimism and warmth and the truth. Let's look at the current energy. The Knight of Cups, the Star, oof, and the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're putting a lot of hours or something. You're putting a lot of work into something here. You're putting a lot of you're committed to something here. You're sticking to something. So you could be self-employed, or maybe you're going to be going into maybe self-employment. I do see here in terms of your something artistic here. If you're doing anything artistic here, there will be proposals and invitations. Okay, which I'm being shown is that there could be like an energy where, yeah, there's going to be like a renewal and a wish that's going to be granted for you here. Okay, because you wished upon a star. I know it's cliche, but this is what it is. What it is. This is what spirit is. That's how what I'm hearing right now. Um, if it's in term of like, there could be also like an attraction here with someone here. This is someone here. There's an energy of a hope and faith being restored here and feeling contented. How are you feeling at this time, Leo? How are you feeling? Okay. Well, there's definitely a companionship here, um, or an agreement, or a new partner, or someone that you're feeling in sync with. There's an energy that you're trying to, at this present moment, maybe you already done it, maybe not. I'm not sure, but there's an energy that where you're tying up loose ends, but you're not seeing that you should be aware of. Is that you're releasing what doesn't serve you any longer. I do feel that you're walking away from something here. You're letting go, and it's time to move on. In the hopes and fears, yeah, again, another card of showing me that better times are coming ahead of you. So you might be relocating or moving, or a new journey you're starting. There's going to be conflict. There's going to be resolved here, and there's going to be a restoration, which is nice. And in the outcome, well, in the outcome, here you are very confident, of course, very energetic, outgoing. Yeah, you're very strong in energy. And in the overall, there's the Fool card. So, yeah, this week, there's a new beginning here for you. It's about you taking a leap of faith into the unknown, okay? And having faith that the universe and the spirit has you here. I'm going to clarify now. Okay. You're doing things by the book, which I like. You're doing things by the book. There's an energy here in the overall. You also got the Wheel of Fortune. Because Jupiter is in Leo right now, and there is a new beginning. So there could be life change cycles that are taking place, chances that are taking place, good luck. Okay, this is very nice in energy. For some of you, this could be fame, but there's abundance, and there is a new beginning here. Okay, and there could be a new adventure. It's about you being spontaneous, Leo. You are a spontaneous sign. In the tower, if you were unhappy, I do feel that there's going to be an energy of like the Ten of Cups, where there will be stability here. There could be divine love showing up for you, or you're just like happy in your relationships, okay? And you're probably emotionally fulfilled. In well, what's the challenge here is that at times you felt that you had, maybe you're reluctant about things, that things are going to be okay with you again, or that you're going to be happy again. You may feel that you're bored, or there could be some type of missed opportunities here, but the sun is shining on this, okay? And yeah, in your partnerships, okay, that you had, there was maybe, grief or sorrow, or misunderstandings that took place. There could have been a heartbreak. And in the current energy here, in a couple of days there will be, there's a fresh start, okay, for you. And this is in terms of love or creativity. There's an expansion. There's good news coming in with the Page of Wands. It's a time of excitement, Leo. Being more playful, which I don't doubt that you are. Okay, and more like childlike and free thinking about things. In the immediate future here, what I do see is that um, whatever that you're putting a lot of energy, let's say people are saying, oh, why are you doing that? Or why are you doing this? And why are you putting all that work into something and it's not working? What you need to do is make a stand for yourself. That's what you need to do, okay? Stand up for yourself, okay? And don't back down, because haters are going to hate, right? And I say it all the time, and my mom always tells me that all the time. Haters are going to hate. Doesn't matter what you do on YouTube. Some people are going to love you, some people are going to hate you. And who cares? And that's the truth, okay? In Like I said here, what you're not seeing that you should be aware of. I feel like you're walking away from any type of competition or drama, okay, or misunderstandings here, okay? You're walking away. And like I said, you're a natural born leader, Leos, okay? This is about you, there's an energy of you being passionate, okay? You're a visionary here, very creative, okay? You get things going. That's what you do. You get things going, okay? And it's about you taking action. In the outcome with the Queen of Wands, you got the Moon card. So yeah, there's an energy where right now something is not what it seems, right? And which is normal because Neptune is in retrograde. What you want to do, right? So there could be deception, fear around you, and energy. Pay attention to your dreams, okay, at this time. And yeah, pay attention to your dreams because you have blocked intuition here. But like I said, there's a new beginning. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Virgo. Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your All Signs Weekly reading. This is from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well. As you can see, it's not my usual forte of the background. This is where I actually do my personal readings on the phone. And my crow is a bit too high, which I just noticed it now. But when it's in the room, it's really nice, but I will bring it down just in case, because my other room is being occupied today. All right. So Virgo, I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for all showing up. And let's get started with your reading. The Healers of the Earth. That's what you are, the Healers of the Earth. Okay, you got the Page of Pentacles. What's crossing you is the Ten of Wands. And in the core, you got the Waxing Moon. Okay. This is about gaining strength in a situation. I feel like there's an increase that's going to come in. Not going to be an increase of money or if let's say something has been very stagnant or slow moving. There's like you're doing the final steps, and this is about from. I would say I would predict between 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, that this is going to take place for you. Now, in this situation, I'm being shown here is that you are setting goals and you're pretty grounded, which is amazing. Okay, there's good news coming in because you are a hard worker, and you're very faithful and ambitious. Okay, in a situation, there could be an offer, like I was saying. There could also be an offer here, and what's crossing you as a challenge here is the responsibilities and the like with the Ten of Wands. You're over booked maybe, or you are overwhelmed, and maybe you're over the limit. Okay, but what I'm being shown is there's some of you, like, this is the ending, right? There's a brink of collapse. Okay, so take care of yourselves, Virgo, right? Let's look at the current energy. In the current energy, you got the World card, the Knight of Swords. I like that. And the near future, the Three of Wands. Yeah, so whatever you've been manifesting, there's going to be big developments, like something that you're waiting for. And this could take place from 1 to 2 weeks from now. When I'm being shown that maybe some of you could be traveling for pleasure, or there could be work, right? Traveling for work, or there's like you're leveling up here. Okay, in the current energy, I do see that there's achievement and success, and there's a sense of belonging. Okay, with the world card, you're completing a cycle and you're going to the next level. So there will be guaranteed success for you. There's also integration that has to take place, right? So when you complete something, okay, it's not like, okay, we go right away to the next. We need to integrate it and we need to, stay with it for a bit. So, but there is the energy of traveling here, and there is a quick message that's going to come in like this, bang, okay, that's going to propel you forward here. Yeah, and you're going to be focused on something here. Um, yeah, so there's an energy of some type of message coming in, something taking off here. How are you feeling at this time, Virgo? Feeling the tower. Maybe you're going to be putting the tower here into action. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the hangman and the hopes and fears. You got the seven of wands. Yeah, so you got the seven of come is the five of wands. And the overall is the six of cups. So this week, I see you got number 66. I see I see like a soulmate energy. It could be someone that you share moments with. Okay, there's an energy here of like the past or people that you're with. I don't know. There's something here in energy that there's going to be like a confidence boost, and you're going to be going through a milestone here in the situation. I feel that people are going to recognize you. I don't know. Maybe you're getting more attention or more validation this week in terms of like of work or the people around you. There's a pride of achievement here that's taking place. So no victory. Um, in the situation, okay, I told you the situation, and now you're feeling about the tower. The tower is coming in because there's going to be revelations, sudden changes, and what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is that you were in this hangman, or there could have been someone around you that was in the hangman position here. Okay, just about seeing things in a different perspective. And there's going to be an energy where you will have to surrender, and there will be an epiphany. And uh, the Seven of Wands energy, whatever it is here, I think what's being shown is that it's worth fighting for it. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying it's worth for you fighting for it, because it's your life, and they don't want you to back down here. And the outcome here, there is competition maybe, or some type of misunderstanding, or lost opportunity, or just that you're feeling conflicted here. So we're going to take extra cards to see, just one card. Okay, we're going to, just one card here. The Page of Pentacles is the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands is the Three of Cups, the Fool, and the current energy, the World with Temperance, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Oh, I like the Ten of Cups energy. In the Tower is the Judgment. Yeah, you're doing a judgment, or this could be coming from universe, spirit, God. Okay, energy. In the Hangman, you got the Three of Pentacles, 3-3. 3. You got 3-3-3. You got the Two of Wands and Wands energy. Things are coming into balance here. It can be also in terms of a relationship or a union. Okay, let me look at this. So, in this offering that's coming in, if there's an offer, um, or setting your goals, and you're very grounded here, what's important for you is to realize what is right, what is wrong. Okay, you are rulers, so you are leaders in your company, leaders in your what they're doing here. um, it's about, you don't want to be programmed any longer, I feel, or you don't want to conform anymore. This is what I'm being shown. And whatever values there is in faith, it's about you taking the higher road. So you're going to be taking the higher road in the situation. Some of you could be teachers or teaching others, or you're someone is guiding you, or you're being guided, or you're guiding others. I don't know what the situation is, but what I'm being shown is that what you should be doing is the Ten of Wands energy is very, very heavy here, where you should, instead of like there could be like collaboration for some of you because you've been working towards that, but I feel like you're over, like you're almost there, and you're overthinking, you're overbooked, and you're over you're overwhelmed. Anything with over, you know. And I'm being shown here is that there could be like good times and friendship and social gatherings. I feel like you need to go more into that than being stuck in that energy. Or something is shifting in terms of the people that you're surrounding yourself with, okay? And there is a new beginning in a couple of weeks from now, and it's about being into the going into the unknown, getting out of the comfort zone, Virgo. Okay, because there is an energy of like adventure that's going to take place. Okay, and opportunities are going to take place for you in the current energy as you're going to travel, or you're going to the next level here. There's been let's say there's going to be like harmony, patience, a balance, and peace that's coming forward. It's very nice. That I also see this happening in the month of from now till December of 2026. In terms of someone coming in here very quickly, I do see someone that's very charming, very confident, and energy. Now, this could be you in energy as well. This is someone like this could be you or someone around you that's very outgoing, very energetic, very strong, very sexy. That could be you. Whatever the case is, whatever you've been manifesting, the Ten of Cups is coming in here. This is about a blissful relationship, or it's about being emotionally fulfilled, or this is about divine love that's coming in. But I do see happiness. Okay, yeah, there is a judgment that's coming in with the Tower, like I said. So this is a rebirth, and it's about a decision to be made. So I feel that if you sometimes you have to take a decision about something and let it crumble, right? Whatever it is, right? And this is what we're going through right now. Things are not going to be like the same as they used to. There's going to be like sudden changes a lot, and you need to be ready for that. Okay, but very good in energy here. I'm being shown that there's going to be some type of collaboration, okay, or synergy that's coming together, or someone that's actively listening, or people that are actively listening towards you. There's a rebuild here. I'm being shown, and you are adapting to things here. Okay, you're adapting to things, so get ready here because there is future planning. Yeah, okay, some of you, whatever it is that you're fighting for, okay, there's decisions that you have to make. In the outcome, I do see that in a few days from now, okay, there's something here in terms of a connection. If there's been fighting or anything like that, okay, I'm being shown that there's two people coming together and something is going to come into balance here, okay? Both are being valued in energy. So you're going to resolve this, and there's good news towards this. So I hope that this helped, Virgo. And next we're doing is Libra. Hi, Libra, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading from August 10th to the 16th. So let's get started. Your cards are coming out here. There's a full moon that's coming up here soon, or the next full moon, whatever the case is. There's going to be a new cycle. You're going to be moving on from something here, okay? There's going to be a climax, and something is going to have to go here. In what's crossing you, and is that and your challenge here is that you have to set goals and you have to stay grounded, Libra, okay? Because there will be good news coming in. And in the core of the situation, the root here, it's about wish fulfillment that's coming in. Okay, there's a miracle that's coming in here. It's about healing and renewal that's taking place for some of you, because this could be just as like you're not feeling good and you're going to start feeling better. There's an energy of serenity, okay, which is beautiful. In the current energy, you got the World and the Ten of Swords, and in the near future, the Hierophant. In terms of belief systems, I don't feel like a lot of you want to be conformed or programmed anymore. I feel a lot of the things, the belief systems of the past are being released here. There's an energy here where you're being guided. Maybe you are guiding other people. And it's about taking the higher road in the situation here. I do feel that there's a dead end. Now, this could be like a breakup, or some of you may be also going through the divorce, um, or quitting a job that does no longer serve you, or it could be anything that you're going through. It could be also, but there's an ending here of, there's a dead end in a situation. You can't go any further. And it's about seeing the truth and getting the clarity of it. And with the World card, which is good, is that, there's an accomplishment here and fulfillment, and you're going to the next level. There's guaranteed success. So there's integration, pause, and then, some of you may be also traveling. How are you feeling at this time, Libra? How are you feeling at this time? How are you feeling at this time? Feeling pretty good here, some of your mothers or grandmothers up here. If not, it's just about an energy of beauty. You're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself here. There's beauty and art around you, and there's opportunities that are coming in. This is Venus. And what you're not seeing and we should be aware of is the Four Wands energy and the Four of Swords and the hopes and fears. And in the outcome, it's the Magician, and the overall is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this week you are in your head, okay, about things. You're feeling very logic here. I don't know if you at times you're feeling harsh or pessimistic around people, or you're being critical at this time in this week, or you're feeling scattered here, or you're not seeing things clearly. There could be an energy of that. You're withholding some of you could be withholding your emotions this week, okay? What I'm being shown is like again in what you're not seeing that you should be aware of with the Four Wands. There is a strong foundation. This could be a community support around you. There's going to be celebration at this time, in a home or business or like I said, our community. And the hopes and fears here. What you should be doing is resting. Period. That's what you should be doing. You should be resting. You should be going within, right? And in the outcome, you have the willpower here, and you have, you are a master manifester. So remember, if you're thinking negative while you're manifesting, you're going to bring more of negative towards you, right? You're very resourceful, and you're also a free thinker here. So you are manifesting. Okay, so let's clarify. Very nice. Okay, right. So and just understand that you have the inner knowing. Okay, some of you are psychics out there. Sometimes I think it's because you overthink about things too much, but stay calm, and go within. Your intuition is right on target about something here. But right now, yes, the Neptune being in retrograde is not helping because something is not what it seems, and you may be, um, you know, you may be you might feel uncertain, and you might have blocked intuition here, and there could be some type of misunderstanding that you're going through that you're not seeing a way out yet of, okay? But in the overall, you are being shown that there's an energy of maybe at this time there's someone coming in that's very energetic or confident, or maybe this is what the spirit is trying to say. Why don't you go into this type of energy here? Okay, there's some type of excitement here. Okay, well, maybe you're going to be traveling, whatever the case is. Some of you right now are have. I feel like if someone is saying something, you easily like say, yeah, instead of like really believing the truth in what the situation is. I don't know if you understand that or not, but I hope you do. Um, in this climax or full moon, okay, that you're going to get here, there's a cycle that you're completing here. I also feel that you're also completing something of the past year where there's a lot of healing, and there's a lot of shared moments that you have had, which is beautiful here. There's an energy, of something of your a soulmate or someone from your past year. And if you're asking about someone, well, this person is innocent. Okay, and what's crossing you in your challenge here is there's an offer, but something has to change here, okay? Because there's been defeat in the situation, okay? And you have to embrace the change, and you have to do things differently, especially if this has to do with relationships, okay? I do feel that you're going to be making amends around this time, okay? And there's going to be like a lot of surprises, so it's good. In the Star card, you also got the Temperance, which is beautiful. It's about patience, it's about moderation, it's about balance and healing that's taking place. Be patient, everything is going to come together here. I do see for you December and January, February. So December 2026, January, February 2027. Things are going to be looking up for you, Libra. Okay, in the current energy, I'm being shown that in this world card, if you're going to be traveling or If you completed something, then there's success here. There's going to be social gatherings. There's friendship. There's parties. There's like a good times coming ahead, even in terms of artistic or collaborations here. In the Ten of Swords, there's an ending. At the same time, there's a complete, like something, you're going to be completely contented in this thing because maybe it's a long time that it's been there and it's been dragging for such a long time that finally you're like going to feel good. Okay, you're going to be happy here. Okay, and there's good news coming in with the Page of Wands. Okay, definitely there's exciting news coming in. And of course, what Spirit is asking you to do is be a bit more playful. Take out the energy of being playful in how you're feeling here. And I'm feeling like there's abundance coming in. Okay, there's I do feel that you're very, or you need to get organized. If you're not, you are in this energy when it comes to work or your finances. You're very detailed here, and there's an energy that there is abundance coming in, financial abundance here. And what you're not seeing is that the reason why you in this home here, whatever it is here, that I feel, I don't know, there's an energy that I don't know if it's you or someone else that's thinking negative here. Um, maybe your hands are tied in a situation, you're having negative thoughts. And that's okay. Just want to see what else I could do here for you. What's the advice here? If this is happening in your home, you're feeling stuck in this home, the moon is here. Yeah, so you have blocked intuition. That's why there's a lot of deception and anxiety and illusions at this time. So pay attention to your dreams. Trust in what's coming in, okay? Because there is a new beginning here, but you have to step into the unknown. And I think that fears you the most in a situation. Whatever it is that you're going through in terms of healing now or taking rest or taking time out, you have to follow that. You're making progress surely, but surely you're making progress here. You are manifesting here 100% in the outcome, and you are also at the same time releasing sadness. Okay, and right now what you're doing is you're thinking about the future. There's a lot of future thinking, and you're considering a lot of options at this time, so you could be at crossroads. Take your time. There's no hurry here and where you have to go. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well. My beautiful Scorpios, thank you for all being here. This is my background where I do usually my readings. That's why my crow is up there because it's like, so the focus of my where I do my readings. But I am going to bring it down if in case I have to. I didn't think about bringing it down. I said, I have to do the all signs. I have to find a place to do it because my original place where I do it is being occupied today. Okay, so let's get started. Doesn't matter where I do the readings as long as I come in to do the readings. Five of Cups energy. Okay, there's grief or sadness here. Maybe there's emotional baggage that you're releasing, and yeah, so you're resisting the change. Okay, that's taking place. In your challenge is about harmony. It's about the Ten of Cups energy, where it's about being emotional fulfilled or divine love or with the children, whatever it is here. Okay, this is the challenge and what's crossing you. So there is happiness after a time of sorrow and grief. There will be happiness. And in the core, you got the strength and the courage to overcome a situation. You have confidence here, 100%. And you are going through, you have a strong personal power here. And you have the courage. Okay? Let's look at the current energy. Scorpio. In the current energy, you got the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and what you're not seeing that you should be aware of. No, sorry. In the potential outcome is the Queen of Swords. Okay, there you are. Well, some of you at this time might be thinking negative. In the near future, you may be feeling pessimistic about things at times. There could be also an energy of like you're being very sharp in how you're speaking in the near future. There's an energy that you in the current energy that maybe you have you're worried about something, or you have insomnia or your anxiety or fear in the situation. What I'm being shown is that there's an energy where Okay, you have the king, you have the queen of wands and the queen of swords. So that means that in terms of your confidence is going to be returning. You're going to be more outgoing. You're strong here in energy. You're fair. You are fair with the queen of swords, that's for sure. But you're very also sharp. Okay, in the situation here. Let's see how you're feeling right now, Scorpio. Two of swords. You're indecisive about things. The path is not clear here. Um, Maybe you're avoiding something here, or you're withholding something. There could be obstacles which you're not seeing. You should be aware is Nine of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the Ten of Swords. In the outcome, the Knight of Swords. And in overall, the Four of Wands. Well, this week I feel that you're stable in your home. There's happiness in the home, maybe feeling more stable. Maybe there's community support or friendship support. I feel like there's like you're united here. Yeah, so there's an energy of a strong vibration. Um, and what you're not seeing here is the Nine of Pentacles, where I do feel like you've been working a lot on yourself. Maybe this is what you're doing. You've been putting a lot of work into yourself. You're on your own. Um, there's fulfillment and also freedom that comes with it. So I really like this. And then Ten of Swords here in the hopes and fears is that there's an ending. There's a dead end, something that's been dragging on and on and on that has to come to a head here, okay? Um, for the light to come through. And there is some type of message that's a very quick message that's coming in for you, okay? So in the outcome. So let's see. Clarify the Four of Wands. I'm going to clarify the Knight of King of Wands. Five of Cups, Temperance. Some of you are cuspers here. The Nine of Cups, the Strength card. Okay, I'm just going to take the cards out and then tell you about them as we go along. Okay, here we are. In the overall, what I'm being shown is that there's you're the energy. Your energy is that you should be the energy that's coming through here is that you get things going in your home, in your community, in your workspace. Okay, some of you are entrepreneurs, and or you could. There's an energy that you're very passionate and you're very successful as well here, and being shown, or you're very creative. Okay, but there's an energy of you taking action. Now, there's going to be a lot of healing that's taking place from now till the end of the year. Okay, till December of 2026, there's going to be a lot of healing taking place here. Okay, there's going to be energy of if there's been opposition, things are going to come into balance. There could be forgiveness, there could be compromises here. There's an energy of harmony that's going to be taking peace and renewal. Okay, so it's really, really energy, very nice to see that. I also feel that in terms of happiness, there could be someone coming in. Yeah, there could be an attraction here or some type of proposal or an invitation somewhere. Now, this could be in terms because you got it with the Ten of Cups. It could also be in terms of creativity, but it could also be in terms of love. There's someone coming in. Yeah, very nice in energy. I do feel here in the month of August, maybe this week, and this could take place till the end of August for you, Scorpio. You are gonna leave something behind. That's for sure. Okay. Um, I feel that it's some you're gonna be moving on from something. Okay. In the current energy, I see that the sun is gonna be shining again for you. If there's been worry, okay, I feel the sun is coming through here. There will be optimism and positivity. Yeah, and there's some type of truth that's gonna come in for you. There's also a judgment that's gonna take place, forgiveness, and some of you are going to be going through awakenings at this time, and there's a rebirth, yeah, and a decision, rebirth, renewal, all that. In the immediate future here, where I think that you're thinking very logically, right? You're very and you're very direct here. I feel you're adapting pretty quickly. You're pretty flexible. Okay, maybe you might be juggling, or you might be going back and forth in decisions or something. You might be going back and forth. Who knows? But you're trying to bring something into balance here. Now, and how you're feeling here with the unclear path, okay? I do feel that it will take you about a year, okay? Now you say, oh my God, what? A year? What? No, but it's not that bad. It's about you tying up loose ends. it takes time to tie up loose ends. Sometimes you don't know what you're tying up, Scorpio. You don't know. You have to go through it. Like for me, like I could give you a little bit of an example of I had a friend. I had her for a long time in my life. I love her. I still do. I wish her all the best. But years and years and years and years came on where, like I want to feel good in all my relationships, right? And I'm a type of person that I'll look at everything and I'll look at myself first before looking at another person. But if I'm unhappy, why should I make myself unhappy if a relationship, a friendship, a sisterhood is not working out? If there's more cons than pros in it, what are you going to do? Right? So at the end, but sometimes what happens is that with time, right? Something that's why there's many when there's retrogrades, like now there's Saturn retrograde in Aries, Neptune retrograde in Aries, Chiron right now is in retrograde in Aries, and Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius. Okay, uh, sometimes you need to focus on things, right? Like, oh, okay, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'll try again. That's what we. That's the adaptive. I'm just giving my example. It could be anything for you. It could be an emotion. It could be a person, a job, a situation, or something. Maybe where you live, where you. I don't know. So it's about validating your feelings, and I think that you will need at least a year to validate your true feelings here, and tying up loose ends here. Okay, so yeah, there's an energy that you will be doing that because the path is unclear, and I feel that you're avoiding something here. Okay, in what you're not seeing that you should be aware of. Well, in my case, I just want to say I had to let go because there was more cons than pros. That's all. It's fine. I don't hate that person. Yeah, and sometimes I miss that person. I send them love, and that's what I do. I send love, but sometimes you can't be with everybody. Especially if you've done the work and you're healing. You're not gonna be able to be with certain people anymore, and that's sad, but that's the way it is. And what you're not seeing here in about 2 weeks from now, 1 to 2 weeks from now, I do see that there's going to be an increase in something. It can be finances, an increase in like and you're going to become more stronger and stronger and stronger here. I do see that. Final steps, okay, and hopes and fears. Again, I do see what's important here is that you need to set goals. Okay, there's going to be some type of offer coming in. There's good news. Okay, yes, there's good news, and there is a message that's going to lead you to success here. There could be an energy of like some type of partnership or two people coming together or agreeing to something. There could be a collaboration or teamwork, but it's very, very positive. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Scorpio. And next we're doing is Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from August 10th to the 16th. This is the all signs. There's children that are passing. I love the children's laughter. Okay, let's see what's happening. Thank you for all being here, my beautiful Sagis. Now, this is not where I usually do my readings. This is where I do my personal readings. When I do my personal readings with others, this is where I do it. But as you can see, my crow is there, but it's, I kind of like lifted it up, probably put it down. If I keep using this room, I will put it a bit more down, but it doesn't matter where I do the reading as long as I come in with the reading. All right, let's get started here. Got the Queen of Swords. What's crossing you is the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, Sag, the thing is that at this time you're very realistic. You're realistic and you're very sharp in what you're saying at this time. You know what you're saying. Very sharp in energy, and there's an energy here that I'm happy that you're very direct as well. You're in your mind about things. What's crossing you is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about what? Bliss. It talks about success. It could be new experiences that are taking place in your life. It could be, you know, um, like, joy, new relationship, abundance in any shape, way, or form, celebrations. And in the core, you got the Wheel of Fortune. because right now Jupiter is in Leo, which is in your sister sign, Leo, right? Fire, fire. Um, and also Jupiter is where your planet is. So that's why sometimes Sagittarius tend to be a bit more luckier than other signs because, well, it depends, because it depends like where you're at and who you are. Because Jupiter has the shadow and the light as well. So, sometimes the expansion can be in terms of negativity, in terms, or it could be in terms of goodness too, right? But the Wheel of Fortune is here, and there's like, this is about good luck, and there's an energy of fate stepping in, and abundance and chance, okay, and life cycles. Nice to see that. Let's look at the current energy. You got Eight of Wands in the current energy, the Three of Swords, and in the immediate future, the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's an energy where the Ace of Cups is coming in, where the Three of Swords is showing up as like, okay, there could have been sorrow. They're coming out of a sense of feeling depressed here, or if there's been misunderstandings. Okay, I fear there's an energy here where with the Ace of Cups, you're coming back to your own. This is it. You've been doing a lot of work here. So there is like new romance for some of you, or it could be like just an energy of success here. Okay. Something here is going to take off. Something is coming into alignment. Uh, yeah, there could be movement. Some of you might be traveling, whatever the case is. In the near future, I do see you're going to be doing more social gatherings with friendships or parties or good times. Like I do see that coming in. And if it's in terms of creativity, it's a collaboration. Okay, let's see. Or something artistic as well. How are you feeling at this time? Well, you're feeling the 501's energy, which talks about you could be arguing, there could be chaos around you, misunderstandings, opposition type of thing, um, conflict. What you're not seeing, that you should be aware of, is the Queen of Pentacles, and then you've got hopes and fears, the Queen of Cups, and the outcome, the 10 of Wands. And the overall, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this week, Sag, you're in an energy where you want things to move. You're feeling very spontaneous. Maybe you're feeling more energetic. You're feeling excited. Maybe you want to travel. There's an energy, you're restless here. Okay, there's an energy of restlessness. You know what I'm talking about, because normally you are a very restless sign. Okay. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is in terms of like, in terms of your finances, I see abundance coming in here. Okay, I feel that you need to ground yourself, and I feel like you need to organize your papers or organize yourself. Um, and I do see there's an energy of you're very realistic at this time. Okay, so I like that you are realistic and being aware, and there's like an energy like you're good when it comes to finances. You're pretty good, and this is not something that you're not seeing. Okay. Because remember, you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups next to each other. So there is abundance coming in 100%. And the Queen of Cups energy is like you're very emotionally channeled there. Okay. You're connected, emotionally connected, also emotionally channeled, meaning that you're able to channel messages, and you're very psychic. You have deep feelings, and you're very intuitive. I love that. Uh, and the outcome here, it shows that you have a heavy load. You've been carrying a heavy load here, and you had a lot of responsibilities, and maybe you're feeling overwhelmed and overburdened, but there's an ending. That's an ending. Okay, that's taking place. So let's clarify. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords. You got 10-10. The Ace of Cups is verified by the Death card. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in at the end of the month when we have the lunar eclipse. Go find out, write it out on Google or ChatGPT. When is the next lunar eclipse? 2026 in August, and then pay attention to that. Okay, Eight of Wands is the Empress. The Three of Swords is the Hangman. Temperance. All your cuspers here. From Scorpio to Scorpio to Sagittarius here. In how you're feeling is the Seven of Pentacles. What you're not seeing, the Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, sorry, and the Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. I don't know. At this time, I feel that Sag, you're sharing a lot of moments with family members. Maybe there's a sense of tenderness, or yeah, like like coming together and talking about that. Okay, there's gonna be an epiphany that you're gonna go through this week. You're gonna gain some type of clarity, or you're gonna make a decision. In this Queen of Swords, you got the Ten of Swords. So yeah, there is an ending of there's a dead end here. Okay, uh, it's like finally, like some the veil is going to be lifted, and you're going to see the truth in a situation. In this Ace of Cups, there is an abundance. You're going to be going through a death and rebirth. There's abundance. A transformation is going to take place here. Okay, yes, a transformation. There's a new start here for you. The Wheel of Fortune with the lunar eclipse, there's going to be a new emotional cycle for you, and the divine is coming in to help you with this Wheel of Fortune in the lunar eclipse, which is, I think, is supposed to happen at the end of the month. I just don't know have the exact date, and I don't want to put the wrong date out there. In the current energy, yeah, there's something that's going to take off here for you. There could be creativity, abundance coming in. Venus is here also with love and finances coming in for you. Very nice. Um, what what I'm being shown is that you are healing at this time, and you have to give yourself time to heal. You can't rush anything till the end of the month, or till your birthday. But till your birthday, you're gonna have to heal. There's an energy of you being patient here, because you're trying to find a new perspective. Okay, when it comes to your grief, when it comes to whatever you're going through here, there's you have to allow things to happen. You have to let go, allow things to happen, and there's and release, and you need to surrender. And I'm being shown that there will be harmony in the immediate future and peace again in your life. Okay, maybe you'll reach a compromise, or there's going to be forgiveness and healing here. Now you're feeling here. I feel that there's an energy of something here is going to come to fruition. Just with just be patient here, okay, Sag. Okay, in whatever this conflict is, I feel what you need to what you don't know, but you need to know, is that you have to stand up and face it. Make a stand and face whatever it is that you're going through. Don't back down. That's what Spirit's saying. Don't back down when it comes to your finances, your stability here. And there will be a good news coming in terms of some type of offer or money. What I'm being shown is that in the ending, maybe you're overthinking about things. You're feeling paralyzed in the situation, and the road right now is unclear. Right? You can't see the road in front of you. That's why the hangman is there. But like this week, there's going to be something decisive is coming in for you. And the sun is shining, and with the chariot and the sun, it just says that you have the willpower. Okay, and it's about positivity and warmth and happiness, and being focused, and there's a forward movement. So you're not going to feel stagnant. There's going to be a forward movement finally. Okay, but you need to remain patient, right? Be in the hangman position. That's what you are right now. You're in the hangman position. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And next we're doing is Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm not on my usually space where I do my readings, because this is where I do my personal readings. And you see my crow is a bit high, but it's okay. Maybe by September I will be lowering it. I'm not sure where I'm going to do my readings, or here or in the other room, whatever the case is. Right now I'm here, and that's what counts. I like my space window here. I have a huge window, and I love the light coming through. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. You got Judgment. What's crossing you as your challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. And in the core, you got the Chariot. Yeah, you're putting a lot of work into something, a lot of mastery into something. You're very committed to it. You're sticking to it. And there's going to be a forward movement. Okay, I do see that you're very focused here. There's an energy of success and willpower, and I feel like you're going to be like traveling or moving forward, like I said. And in the judgment here, it's about you're going through an awakening, and whatever decision you make here, whatever decision, whether you're making the decision or spirit is making the decision or the universe here, you're going through a rebirth, okay, and a renewal. Let's look at the current energy. You got the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and in the immediate future, the Death card. Yeah, you're going through a huge transformation. That's 100%. I also see you going through something in the month of November as well. Okay, October, November of 2026 here. That's coming through. But there's going to be maybe abrupt change, or there's going to be for some it could be a breakup, or it could be like an ending of a situation, and there's a fresh start, a new beginning here. I do see with the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, it's beautiful. There's an epiphany. You're going to see clearly. There's communication that's going to take place here. You're going to see the truth. There's harmony, and in your relationships, there's emotionally you're fulfilled. It could be divine love or feeling stable here. Very nice, beautiful transformation. How are you feeling at this time, Capricorn? How are you feeling? Five of Cups, you're releasing here. There could be sadness or mourning, or some of you are releasing emotional baggage at this time. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is there's a message that's going to come in very quickly. Okay, very quickly, a very quick message is coming in. Someone here wants to speak. And in the hopes and fears, you got the Ace of Cups. So it's very beautiful. You got abundance, you got bliss, this can be about romance, or like I said, could be a new romance or success here. There's joy. Nice. And you got the Eight of Wands. You got one, two, yeah, major four right here. Okay. I was just counting how many cards are very positive. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, something here is going to take off. Something here is going to take off here. There's something coming into alignment, like communication, and things are going to take off. Maybe some of you could be traveling. And in the overall, there's a soulmate energy around you. There could be also sweet things in life that you are happy about now, or you're sharing moments with someone. Okay, there's a beautiful energy of healing. From the five, you went to the Six of Cups. So that means that you've healed a situation here and you're moving forward. Let's clarify. From the Six of Cups, you went to the Knight of Pentacles. The Judgment is the Nine of Wands. The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. The Chariot is the Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is the Six of Swords. Six of Wands. Page of Wands. Very nice. Eight of Cups. Two others. Wow. Let me tell you something here. Oh, you're going to be striving. Right now, maybe a lot of you are in your head about things and you're feeling like anxiety or fear, or you're having dark thoughts, or you're like going through an energy where you're worried here. Maybe you're not sleeping, all right? But what I'm being shown here is that not only on this day, this week, but I also feel in the month of November, things are shifting for you in a magical way, Capricorn, okay? But let me just say here, okay, so you are very conservative and protective. You're very hardworking. You're very responsible when it comes to your work. And I do see that you're very loyal and patient. So you are making progress here slowly but surely in a direction. In terms of a judgment here, Spirit says you have the courage and you have faith and endurance to go through it. You're very persistent and to keep moving forward here, because there is, and you're setting boundaries. It's very good with this judgment coming in. What you're not seeing here is that some of you may have trust issues, okay? Or you have to change things up in a situation. Maybe it has to do with work. Maybe you have everything. Maybe you have to just go back and say, how did I start? Go back to how you started in a situation and see if maybe that helps looking at something here. But there's some type of something unexpected that's coming in as well. In terms of taking your power back and moving forward and traveling, I see that you are going back and forth in a situation, but you are making quick decisions. In the current energy, I do see with the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords, that you're overcoming your hardships here. There's an energy of your conflicts are going to be resolved, and there's going to be restoration and peace. So some of you this is a new journey of this Ten of Cups. In the Ace of Swords, you got the Six of Wands. There's going to be victory, recognition, and reward. Okay, it's like you overcame a milestone here. And there is good news coming in the near future with the Death card. Okay, so there's good news coming in. It's all in divine timing. Now you're feeling here, you're walking away from something. You're releasing something that no longer serves you. And it's time to move on. So you're letting go. And what you're not seeing here is that there is a lover, a friend, a partnership, or someone here that's coming in to give you a message. There could be love, but there's choices that you have to make. Again, you got the Ace of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. Something is definitely coming into balance that what you give, you're going to be receiving. Okay, there's a lot of generosity and kindness. And in the outcome here, okay, that something is taking off here. What Spirit is asking you to do is that in this situation, there's fairness, okay? There's going to be a lot of new ideas. Maybe you're going to go back into studying something. Um, there's a lot, like I said, there's like an energy that you also need to be guarded and vigilant at this time, whatever it is in your business, whatever it is, whatever this commitment is, it's just showing that you need to take action towards it, okay? You have the authority, you have the power, you are a leader, and it's about you stepping forward. Remember, you are a cardinal sign. I see very positive energy here happening for you now, but also in the month of November of 2026. October, November 2026 is very powerful for me to tell you, okay? But we'll talk about that when we get there anyways. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. And next we're doing is Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your All Signs weekly reading. This is from August 10th to the 16th. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for all being here. Now, this is not usually where I do my readings, I get it. But my other room where I usually do my readings is being occupied today. So I decided to do my readings where I do usually my personal readings. Doesn't matter where I do my readings as long as you all show up. All right. Let's see what's going on here for you, my beautiful Aquarians. Right now we have your Pluto that's in retrograde in your sign. Then we have Neptune that's in retrograde in Aries. Saturn went into retrograde recently in Aries. And we have Chiron that just recently went into retrograde in Aries. And that's very good because when things like that take place, when there's retrogrades, it's just to slow down and see where we went wrong. Maybe there's things that we have to redo or rethink. And sometimes and then there's like a spring forward off of it, right? So it's going to be positive at the end. So let's see here what's happening. And also there's the eclipses that are coming in. I think there's one on the 12th of August, but I don't know which one the other one is. And I'm not going to give a date if I'm not sure about the dates. Okay, so let's see what's happening here for you. Thank you for all being here, my beautiful Aquarians. You got the Queen of Pentacles. What's crossing you here as a challenge is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands in the core. So there's definitely here, it's about you being, there's an energy of you being prosperous, okay? Maybe you need to organize stuff. You need to ground yourself when it comes to what you want to do here. I do see that you are really like nurturing at this time, and there's like you're taking care of details, or there's a caring energy about you, but there is also financial bliss here because with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here, there is, there could be just success, just a flowing energy coming through, just like joy, happiness, whatever this is, abundance. It could be new love for some of you. And with the Ace of Wands and energy, there could be an energy where at this time I feel that you're having so many ideas, right? You have so many ideas. And there's something bubbling underneath the surface, like, blah, 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 bubbling here. What I'm being shown is that, some of you are lacking direction in which to go. It's okay. It's okay to it's okay. Let's look at the current energy. The Ace of Pentacles. You got 3 aces already. Amazing. 6 of Swords. I like that. And the immediate future is the Justice. So karmic justice is coming in for you. It's beautiful. This is about balance. It's about fairness. Sorry, balance, fairness, um, life lessons that you had to go through, and yeah, there's going to be karmic justice. So if things have never been in your favor, Aquarius, things are going to start looking up for you because in the current energy, there is an offer coming in. There could be like you could be meeting someone. For some of you this is love. For some of you this is about your creativity or work. What is it that you're really passionate about here, right? Because there is stability, security, and potential and abundance coming in. And I do see you. Some of you might be relocating or moving, or maybe you're traveling, or you're just taking on a new journey here. You're going to be resolving your obstacles. Overcoming also your hardship. There's an energy of like you're going to be stable here. So it's very very positive. Let's see how you're feeling though today, like this week. How are you feeling this week? Well, you're bringing the tower here, so there is a tower moment. There could be like something that you're reevaluating, or there could be an energy where there's an immediate energy that's coming through, sudden change. What is that you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the Three of Cups, and the Hopes and Fears is the Strength card in the near future. So when we're going to have the lunar eclipse, I know the lunar eclipse is at the end of the month, right? If I'm not mistaken, I do not have the date, but you could check when the lunar eclipse. And let's say you have ChatGPT or Google, just check when is the lunar eclipse in August of 2026, and then maybe ask what is it that you need to be aware of and be seen. Be sure there's an energy here in the overall. You got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so there's the King and Queen of Pentacles. This could be of two people here. The Saturn also being retrograde here. There could be shadow self. Someone here is looking at shadow self or patterns at this time, or there could be energy of destruction or materialism, something about attached to the material or things that grip you. What is it that grips you here? There could be an energy of that, and you have to make. You're going back and forth and you're adapting, but you have to make decisions. Okay, based in this energy. With the King of Pentacles, it shows me that there's an energy here of, you can be hardworking and stable here. There's an energy of feeling grounded and being abundant, okay, and stable and secure. There is abundance in here. If there's a couple, this is a very strong couple energy. There's love, there's passion, and there is unity, okay, underneath that. It's very nice to see that. In what you're not seeing here is that maybe there could be some type of gathering or taking place, or something artistic or collaboration, or someone that wants to come together with you and say, hey, let's start a business together. I think you should go for it. Yeah. If you trust that person, of course. It's about you having confidence in yourself. Okay. It's about you having confidence in yourself and having the wisdom. Okay. There's an energy that there's like an invisible force that's pushing you forward here. And like I said, with the lunar eclipse here that's taking place here, this is about the divine coming in to help you. All right. So we'll take extra cards for that. One card for each card. Okay. One card. For the King of Pentacles, I got the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, I got the Hangman, Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, in the current energy, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Devil, the Hermit, and the World. I get that. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. There will be an increase here. That's for this to them. Okay. And in the lunar eclipse energy. Okay. A lot of you are looking at the long term, like what's going to take place for me in the long term when it comes to your finances, or what are you going to harvest here. You need to have patience, especially if you invested in a person, a situation, whatever it is here. I see in a home your happiness or community, there's support here. There's happiness in the home, or like I said, or there's an energy of like a lot of happiness and being supported. Yeah, it looks pretty good, and it looks like pretty solid here. And the Queen of Pentacles here, I got the Hangman. So there's something here that you're trying to find a new perspective on in terms of your finances, which direction you're going, if this has to do with your finances or a job or something that you are passionate about. I feel you need to release something and let go of something here, whatever, a thought, an idea, and allow things to take place as they should, okay, and surrender. Because there is like you're gonna have a haha moment where you're gonna surrender on this. Even with the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, I feel your heart is being moved here. Okay, I've been hearing a lot of lately about people talking about Aquarius more than usual. They say, "Oh, you know, a lot of the Aquarius right now they're in their shadow side." Well, yeah, if they're in their shadow side, that's why Pluto is in Aquarius for this time because it's about breaking slowly peeling the onions, peeling the peels, peeling, peeling until you get to the heart chakra. And that's why I feel that's happening here for you because you are emotionally connected here, and this is where you're going towards. This abundance of emotional connection or deep feelings. You're very empathic. You're very intuitive. You're very loving. This is a type of energy instead of being a certain energy. You're going into something else here. And what's being shown to me is that there's a lot of like shared moments, in the past here. Yeah, there's shared moments here, and I think you need to look at something from your past, some someone you grew up with, or a soulmate energy. There's something here of the past that you're not. Yeah, there's like in terms of your past, you're lacking direction in a situation here where there could be a new beginning. Just saying. I don't know if that resonates with you or not, but it will not be for everybody. Um, Yeah, I see the King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Pentacles. If this is a couple, there, there's emotional, there's stability here with a couple. If not, this just talks that, yeah, you're very. This could be an energy that you're feeling very psychic at this time. You're kind-hearted, you're understanding, and you're getting more highly intuitive. There's a message that's going to come in, very quick message. Now, if there's been conflict or you feel conflicted or there's been misunderstandings or opposition, uh, karmic justice is coming in. Okay, so that things could be in your favor. There will be fairness. I also feel in the star moment where you are at is that you are adapting and you're going back and forth on things, but you are making quick decisions. In what you're not seeing here, there is you have to make important decisions as well here. Um, there's an energy here that it's about maybe some type of reunions or something artistic here or some type of gathering. In the strength card, you got the devil. I took extra cards. The hermit, the world. Okay, we'll look at this together. Maybe this has to do with someone you're working on your shadow self or releasing what no longer serves you. There'll be patterns here that you're looking at. I feel like you are looking at these patterns. I feel like you're looking at a lot of things here. You are trying to release, especially if it has to do with old money or, um, maybe you have to go bankrupt or there could be a family feud or there could be money concerns here or financial gains or loss that you're going through. You're looking at a lot of things here. And what's being shown to me is that there's an end of a chapter. So you are definitely completing a chapter and there's guaranteed success. Some of you could be traveling as well. Um, and this it can happen between in 1 or 2 weeks from now. What Spirit's showing me is that you're going to have the strength, okay, and there will be final steps that you're going to be taking. In the lunar eclipse, what Spirit is saying to me is at this time you should be doing things by the book. Do things by the book, okay? A lot of you are very eloquent at this time. You're very logic in energy. Yeah. And so what they're showing is that you need to do things by the book. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that this helped. And last but not least, we're doing is Pisces. Hi, Pisces, and welcome to your All signs weekly reading from August 10th to the 16th. I hope you're doing well. Your last but not least, my beautiful Pisces, my hashtag baby mermaids, baby dolphins, and hashtag baby sharks. I just have bad allergies today. I really woke up with bad allergies. And let me tell you, I woke up with bad allergies, and it's been the first one in a long time. So, not complaining. So, if you see my eyes are tired, it's not that I'm tired, it's because my eyes are. I'm suffering with this. With today, I'm suffering with my allergies. Okay. So, and yeah, I could be a bit tired, but I'm okay to be here with all of you. Thank you for all the beautiful prayers that you've been sending to my brother Verge. Like I said in the intro, and it was a long intro, unfortunately, when I start talking about my brother and the things that are happening, I just want you to be informed that he is right now in the hospital and they're keeping him there till he gets his surgery, okay, and his new implant coming through. Because there was one, but it wasn't good for him because the lung was damaged, and the doctor decided not to go ahead with the surgery that day, and which was good because Mercury was in retrograde, and I wasn't really happy about that. And now we're waiting for a new lung to come in, and they're going to keep him in the hospital so that what I'm happy about is that at least he'll be looked after from nurses and doctors, and if there's um, anything that he needs, they're going to take care of him. So there's more like a relief a bit there, okay? But again, thank you for all being here. Like my mom says, even though she's powerful and she could do whatever she wants out there, she says to me, the more people that come together for prayers, the more powerful it is. Okay, so just remember that that's when miracles take place. So Pisces, let's see here. You got the Queen of Cups. What's crossing you is the Two of Pentacles, and you got the Three of Swords in the core. So there could be an energy of like loss here, or depression, or coming out of it, maybe heartbreak in a situation, or maybe you're just going. You have some type of grief that you are releasing. I feel that you're going back and forth in that. You're making quick decisions. And there's an energy of you that you're very emotionally connected. We know this, okay? You have deep feelings, and you're very empathic and very psychic in energy, okay? You're very loving. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and some of you are people pleasers as well, okay? I don't know if you're going back and forth into people pleasing and or not, but there's an energy of the people pleasing that came up. I have to tell you, in the current energy, you got the Fool card. You got the Four of Swords. So from the Three of Swords, you went to the Four of Swords, where you've been taking time to heal, okay, and going within. There's like been resting, taking a break here. Yeah, you're restoring and retreating, and then you got in the immediate future the Empress, where there could be energy. So you could be a mother, could be hearing news of someone being a mother. It doesn't have to be that. It could be also about some type of abundance coming in. Collaboration, teamwork. There's a new beginning with the Full card, but you have to go into the unknown, right? You have to like have faith and just walk into the unknown here, because there's an opportunity here. How are you feeling at this time, Pisces? How are you feeling at this time? Yeah. You're moving forward here. That's good. You're very determined to move forward. You have willpower and success. You have control. You're taking your power back. There could be travel, and you're taking action. What you're not seeing here is the Queen of Pentacles. And in the hopes and fears, you got the Justice card, which is nice. I love that. And the outcome, the Sun, in the overall, the Page of Swords, very nice. You have the Sun in the outcome. So this talks about, of course, it talks about, a radiant energy that you're coming through. There could be happiness, freedom, feeling happy, positive, success. Very nice. And what you're not seeing, I feel that you're there's an energy of you that there's a business. You're very much in business. You're very organized and grounded. You're very detailed, but you're very caring. There's an energy of you being very stable here, and karmic justice is coming for you. So if things never went your way, finally things are going to go your way. There's some type of truth also that's coming out, okay? Yeah, a long time truth that has been hidden for a very long time here. You went through the life lessons here, okay? Definitely, and this things are going to come into balance, okay? And in the overall, you got the Page of Swords, where you're quick-minded. You have a lot of ideas. I want you to also be vigilant and guarded when you go online, whatever you have to, whatever you're doing online. So yeah, okay. So just remember about that, to be vigilant, and you are fair in your dealings. So we're gonna take out extra cards there, one card per card. Got the Nine of Cups with the Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. I'm just gonna put the cards down and then tell you about them. Some of you did lose someone for sure. I do see here someone here did lose someone, maybe passing. Someone like crossed over here. I do see that. So that part of that grief that you're going through is that, but you are healing. But there is an abrupt change that's coming in, and there could be an energy of a new beginning, the ending of a cycle to a new beginning. So a transformation that you're going through from. But I feel like this transformation, I don't know if Capricorn had it, but yeah, Capricorn had that. I feel that you have that too. Maybe you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, or you know a Capricorn. But whatever the case is, uh, in the month of November of 2026, well, we're going to get there. There's going to be something that there's a huge transformation that you're going to go through. Okay. What I do see here is that there's an energy of wishes coming true at this time. You're feeling good. You're feeling happy and satisfied. Okay. And a lot of new ideas are taking place. I also feel like with this Queen of Cups energy, with the Nine of Wands, you have the courage, and I feel you set your boundaries. You know, whether you did them without speaking about it, you just did it, right? There's an energy of you're very determined. You have faith here. You're holding the line and you're persevering through everything, but you're very close to success. In what your challenge is that you have to make a decision here in terms of your partnerships, relationships. You're always going back and forth to like understanding them. Maybe you have to make sometimes you're making quick decisions, but the communication is the key. You need to communicate, right? Instead of taking like not everybody understands nonverbal communication. Okay, in your Three of Swords energy, there's been maybe conflict or competition in the situation or misunderstandings or just opposition here that also caused this grievance. In the current energy here, what I'm being shown is that a lot of you are holding on to something here or holding tight to something. I see stability here. Um, some of you are holding on to not having enough. Oh, let me hold on to everything that I have because I don't have enough. Spirit is asking you to take a leap of faith and just let go. Right, and you have been manifesting here. You have been manifesting. You're very resourceful. A lot of you are in this time out that you're doing. You are actually taking a look at how to manifest quicker because the old ways are not working anymore. In the immediate future, I'm being shown that you're bored. You could be like unmotivated or reluctant at this in a situation here, but there is new opportunities coming in for you. It's up to you to take this or not because some of you might feel that you're going to miss an opportunity here or you already missed that opportunity. In the Chariot with the King of Pentacles here, I do see a strong sense of self-worth. This is what you're carrying here. You have financial stability. It's about being successful, being dependable. You're building an empire. Yeah, it's very beautiful in energy. And what you're not seeing here again with the King and Queen of Pentacles, it could be two people coming in together. Very slow moving energy if this is two people coming in together. There is success and victory here, right? If there's a confidence boost or a milestone that you're gonna go through. And you've been in the Hangman, so you've been trying to find a new perspective here in the situation. But what's important is that you have to allow things to happen. You have to release and surrender for things to happen, right? You're gonna have a aha moment because justice is coming in. And in terms of the sun, it could be someone coming in of love here for you, someone that's very, it could be an attraction, there could be a proposal, an invitation, or this is something to do an expansion of art, like art, your artistic energy here. Okay. um, or it could be an energy of just like grace that's coming in for you. It's very, very positive, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to comment, like, share, hype, and subscribe. And I'll take care of all of you. Take, no, I'll take care of you. Take care, all of you beautiful Pisceans out there. And I wish you all the best, and I love you.